everyone, happy Monday and welcome to another Oracle card deck unwrapping. My name is Tirza Schaefer and I'm a romance author and a goddess coach. So I have a very spiritual side, as you can see. And this is going to be the unwrapping of the Goddess Power Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And that's one of my favorites from the artwork. It's not the one I connect to most, but I absolutely love this deck and it's great for meditation as well. I do a lot of meditation with it. So, oops, sorry. The tripod isn't all that stable, I think. But anyway, let's start. So this is an absolute, it's so well done. It's such high quality, the wrapping of it as well. Oh God, I think this is falling over. Hang on 1 second, excuse me. There, I just have to move it up a bit. There you go, I think that's better, yeah. Sorry about that, but anyway. That's what happens to real people that are not high-tech equipped and all that. So anyway, here we go. As you can see, this box in itself is already, it's just got like this flap around here. I'm not going to open it yet because I'm going to show you the back first. There's the sign of the mother goddess, the goddess, and those are Celtic knots, I believe, with a tree of life, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, lots of beautiful symbology, kind of vine patterns here, just totally up my alley. I love that sort of thing. There you see the sickle moon, sign of the goddess as well. There, so that's beautiful in itself already. So we're going to open this one now, okay? Because the first surprise is already awaiting us on the inside. Can you see that here? Let me just put it up a little bit so you can see that. The mystical, the magical, the numinous quality of life is the domain of the fierce and creative feminine aspect of the universe. So that's all about feminine energy, archetypes, okay? And, I love this idea with the ribbon here because, with the old decks, you always had to kind of, dig in there to get them out. But, nowadays, they are actually doing it really well. And you can see this is a really nice sized book here as well. The cover isn't hard, but it's still, very high quality. You can feel, you can feel the relief of it here. Gold, illustrated by Jenna della Grottaglia. And this lady is gifted beyond reason. If you look at the artwork, I mean, it's just so beautiful. Let's have a look at the back. Again, we have this, there's no text. We have this wonderful symbology on here. So there's yellow inside, the first page, and the last, I think, as well, yeah. So here we go. I'm just going to put that to the side for a moment so we can have a look at this one better. Again, with this beautiful viney kind of floral frame. Also by Colette Baron-Reid, you can see that here, copyright obviously, Then we get to content, so it's introduction, how to work with the Goddess Power Oracle and your invitation. Goddesses and their meanings, they've got numbers, but they're still all in order, in alphabetical order here, as you can see. Then there goes suggested further reading, acknowledgements about the artist, about the author. So that's all in there, all you need to know. Here is a nice quote, and this beautiful frame. The world of humanity has two wings. One is women and the other men. Not until both wings are equally developed can the bird fly. Should one wing remain weak, flight is impossible. Not until the world of women becomes equal to the world of men Can success and prosperity be attained as they ought to be? Abdu'l-Baha, head of the Baha'i faith from 1892 to 1921. And that was a very wise man. So here is the introduction. The goddess calls, again with the beautiful sickle moon here. So where she talks a bit about goddess, a visit from Kali, which is really very interesting. So if you feel called to get this deck, I would really, recommend you to read this beginning here. It's quite interesting. So how to work with the Goddess Power Oracle. Again with that. Okay, shuffling your deck about the messages and the upside down cards, asking a question. Yeah, that's the thing with upside down cards. Not everybody actually uses, in any kind of card deck, upside down cards. So you have to decide for yourself if you want to do that or not. Goddess Power Oracle card spread, simple guidance, daily 1 card pull, 3 card Goddess Power Council spread. So, explaining the positions and everything. You can also do past, present, and future. I think that's the easiest. My tarot teacher, and Jeanette Fine, who owns tarotforwomen.com and everything affiliated with that. So she actually said it's better to draw 2 cards for the simple reason then you have to put them into connection with each other, and that's where a lot of people have problems reading the cards, like in relation to each other. So if you pull 2 cards rather than 1, you actually get to practice to kind of read the story, put them into relation to each other. So there are more spreads here. That's another very wise woman as well. She's the best tarot teacher I've ever come across, actually. And she teaches also like oracle card readings, so if you're interested, hop on over to her website, follow her on social media, book a course with her, because you will not regret that, I swear to you. So your invitation is here. I'm going to put her links in the info box as well, so you know. So the goddess and their meanings. This is where we start. I just love this floral pattern so much. So Eine, adaptability. That's how it starts. Then we go on. As you can see, it's like the goddesses, they've all got a double page of things. What I like, actually, let me show you here, Mnemosyne or Mnemosyne, I'm not quite sure. Empowerment message, that's when you've got an upright and alignment message. So it's not like positive and negative, one is empowerment and one is like where you need to go into greater alignment. Let me show you that one here, so you can read that for yourself. And there's the empowerment message. And that's really very positive and empowering as well, isn't it? So absolutely wonderful. Nyx is in there, Parvati, so many wonderful. Saraswati, I love her. She's also for, the guardian of poetry, song, and so on. And being a poet myself, I have a special connection to her as well. So we go here, Uzume humor, and look how she's laughing. You just have to grin from ear to ear as well when you see that card. It's just so well done. The artwork is incredible on those cards. So that was He, the Sun. Last one. Then here comes the suggested further reading. Oops. See, I told you it's not quite stable here. So suggested further reading, so you can see it's like a whole bibliography. Afterwards, the acknowledgements, which is sometimes in the front, but this time it's at the back, about the artist. And, oops, about the author. Anywhere, anytime card readings. Well, that's just... that's just hey house Tomo. We don't need that. So yeah, and that was that. So putting that aside, let's get the box back. Here we go. So the box. Oops. Oh my God, what is it today? This is crazy. Oh my God. Okay. Right. Let's put it that way. Okay. When we do the cards, they're a bit smaller, then I can put it down a bit and it won't topple over so quickly. So as you can see, we had the guidebook in here. Now we're gonna get the actual card deck out. So there you go, Colette Baron-Reid, Power, Goddess Power. There again, just, you know, same top and bottom on the hay house. There you can see I've got it upside down, but who cares, right? Here we go. So opening it. So the first thing is I love the inside, how much love has gone into that. Let me just put it like this so we don't have the shadow. Not sure if you can see that. It's quite light here. So let me read that to you. Magic is everywhere and the goddess will help you claim it. Absolutely. When you connect to your inner goddess and to those archetypal aspects of, you know, the various goddesses, that's just so empowering. That's why I really love to work with goddesses as a woman, because we've been conditioned so much that women are weaker and, you know, we can't do as well as men and, you know, all the rest of it, or we have to live in our masculine energy to get anywhere, to be successful, which is a lie as well, of course. So, you know, that's the reason why I love to work with these divine feminine archetypes. Let's put that aside. Again, we have this beautiful red ribbon here. So it's quite thick as well. So you can see that, you know, there's so much that has gone into, you know, this. You can see as well. There's this tree of life symbol with the knots, and in here as well. See that? Oh, okay. Right. Let's put it this way around. I'm gonna put this to the side now because we're done with that. Okay. And now I'm gonna put that a little bit down so it's not gonna fall over so quickly again. Sorry about that. It's just low tech here, but there you go. At least, you know, we're real people here. So anyway, let's see that. So there. These are absolutely beautiful cards, and I've put them in order so you can have a look. So Eine, adaptability. Okay. Aphrodite, romantic love. She's not just about romantic love. She's about self-love a great deal as well. If you want to go to my website and read about it, tirzaschaefer.com/Aphrodite, or you can do tirzaschaefer.com/goddesses. There'll be a whole list of goddesses I've written about, and then you can just pick the one that you feel called to, that you want to know more about. Ariane Toad, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. I've had it on good authority. She's beautiful as well. I've written about her, as well as Artemis. She's the Greek equivalent of the Roman Diana. Athena, knowledge, with the owl that she's very often depicted with. I've written about owl as well, as part of the power animal. So you can just put tirzaschaefer.com/owl or tirzaschaefer.com/power animals, and then you get the list. So, you know, just have a look at that. I'll put the links in the info box anyway. So Benzai 10, beauty. That's one that I don't know. Branwen, forgiveness. Yeah, that's something that a lot of people struggle with. Bridget, creative spark. She was, I think, my second goddess I wrote about. Keridwen, potential. That's the one that is also at the front, of the deck and everything. That's the one that I chose for the front cover. Danu, assurance. So some call her Dana as well, some Danu. Danu, I think, is the ancient form, the Irish form. So anyway, you can find her as Dana on my website as well. Demeter, nurturer. You can see that's like, an abundant harvest kind of goddess. Ellen, patterns. Yoster, new beginnings. Got her as well. Epona, wise leadership. Yep. Freya, radical acceptance. Got her as well. Gaia, earth. Green Tara, salvation. I wrote about green and white Tara because they're the main two aspects of Tara, and I wrote about both of them in one. So you can find her under Tara. Gula, healing, on my website, Hecate, the in-between. I'm still waiting to write about her. She hasn't called me yet. I've started a couple of times because I'm so eager to meet her, but every time she was like, no, not yet. So there we go. It's, when I write about it, it's not an intellectual process alone. Of course, to do the background research and the academic side of it, of course, but I also do channeling and so on. So, I have to be in a state to actually connect with that goddess, and they usually call me when they're ready, or when I'm ready for them, let's put it that way. Hera, alliance. Hestia, home, the warm hearth fire. Iris, communication. Ishtar, communion. Isis, rebirth. Kali, liberation. I really like the story that's in the front of the guidebook about Kali, like when she had a visit from her, and it was just amazing. So it's very interesting and it's going to make you chuckle when you read that. So Kuan Yin, compassion. Lakshmi, fortune. Lazy, revelation. Lilith, independence. Ma'at, truth. Also cosmic order, harmony. And her sign is, as you can see here, it's an ostrich feather. Look what I've got. My one and only tattoo. For her, for that energy and truth. Because I'm right-handed, I've put it on my right arm. So whatever I do, I want to do that, with love, with righteousness, and with divine, in divine spirit. So that's why I put it there. Mary, miracles. Mama Kila, the moon. Beautiful. Mama Kocha, water. Maya, illusion. That's the veil in Hindu mythology. Metis. No, yes it is. I'm not quite sure. Must be Metis because we're with M, isn't it? Wisdom, yeah. Mnemosyne, Hossein. Sorry about that. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that name. It's the past. I probably should look that up one of these days. The Morrigan, Death and Magic. And usually the Morrigan come twofold or threefold, which is why they say usually the Morrigan and speak in plural of them. But of course, you can put it in one person as well. The archetype is definitely within that. Very mysterious kind of dark goddess, but very, very powerful. And I'm looking forward to meeting her one day as well. So, Nike, ambition. Nyx, secrets. Goddess of the night. Love her very much. You should, if you like young adult fantasy, The House of Night, it's like a vampire, a different sort of vampire saga, really series. And, it's the religion they have is very matriarchally structured, and Nyx is actually the main goddess, and, that they pray to and commune with and all that. So, so she's kind of special to me as well. There's also a card deck which is called Wisdom of the House of Night, which is based on that series that Colette Baron-Reid did together with the author PC Cast on that one. So that's really nice. It's good for beginners like teenagers and that as well, because it's very simple, but very symbolic, very strong, so you can read it quite easily. Oshun, generosity. Parvati, devotion. So in Hindu mythology, deities usually have 108 names that you can chant and things, and one of those is Tarjani, which is the name of my older daughter. And as Durga isn't in this, one of her names is Tarini, which is my younger daughter's name. Persephone, inexperience. Yeah, she looks quite young. Rhea, flow. Sarasvati, mastery. I commented on her when we opened the page in the guidebook already. So yeah, beautiful. Shakti, transformation. Skald, the future. It's a Norse goddess. Sophia, divine wisdom, which is actually more of a concept than a goddess as such in Greek mythology, but obviously it does have the feminine energy to it, so well placed here. Spider Woman, co-creation. I've written about her as well. Well, a lot of them. Usume, humor. White buffalo calf woman, reverence. And Yi, the sun. So those are all those beautiful cards, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you, feel inspired to, either get it for yourself, or maybe you can pass it on to somebody who's interested, who is looking for a particular feminine orientated card deck, feminine energies. And and I'll see you next Monday. Have fun. And check out my blog on Sundays, at the weekend anyway, round about that time. I never really make it on the same day always. There's the reading in writing for authors and readers for the following week. So, you can always have a look at that one and see. When you sign up, you get an email anyway when I've posted a new blog entry. So have fun with that, and I'll see you soon.